So hi all, welcome back. We go the skill provider. Today I'm going to improve your vocabs. Vocabs is very vital as far as the communication is concerned. Whether it is non-verbal or it is something called verbal communication, vocabs plays a very crucial role. If you just check out the speaking pyramid, what you can find it out that the same things you can find it out. Here is something called the speaking pyramid, right? The speaking pyramid, something called structure, collocation, and vocabs. Without vocabs, it is very difficult to speak English. Very difficult. We cannot speak English unless until we know a lot of vocabs because vocabs is the raw building blocks of any language, whether it is English, it is even Oriya or Malayalam, Tamil, any foreign language or Indian language. If you don't know the vocabs, you cannot speak English. You cannot speak any other language. Okay, forget about English. So that's why learning vocabs is very important. It is of utmost importance to learn some vocabs, right? So today I am going to, teach you some new vocabs, completely new vocabs. You might be surprised. Yesterday I just gave a clue, and today I just want to continue that. So what's that? So before that, let me bring this screen before you, and could you please tell me like what you can see, like there are some words are there, something called webinar, English, modem, and something called forex and alphanumeric. Do you have any idea what's the meaning of each word? Any idea, Subhash sir, Sonu sir, Murtul sir? Do you find anything like that? Have you ever heard before this kind of words? Have you ever gone through something called webinar, English, modem, forex, alphanumeric? Any idea? Subhash, any idea?
No idea, sir.
Okay. So let me tell you, webinar, English, modem, forex, alphanumeric. These are called portmanteau or blended words. Portmanteau. That's a French word actually, right? And or blended words. Webinar, English, modem, forex, and alphanumeric. These are called blended words. So what do you mean by blended words? Here is the definition. A blended word is formed by combining two different words with different meanings altogether. माने कहवा उद्देश्य होची आपण जो ब्लेंडेड वर्ड टा करूछंती सेटा दीटा डिफरेंट वर्ड को नेकी करा जाउची एंड व्हाट इज द नेसेसिटी बिकॉज़ देयर इज अ नेसेसिटी of this kind of words. Let me give an example. There are two root words, root word 1 and root word 2. Something called breakfast, something called lunch, and we call it brunch. Why you call it brunch? Let me give an example. Suppose, let me give a very classic example. Let me take the name of Subhash sir. Suppose Subhash sir, like सातटा रे खाइबा कथा. Normally आमे breakfast सातटा, साढ़े सातटा, maximum 8टा, साढ़े 8टा. Okay, we are going for that. किंतु आपण 11 रे खाइबे. It's about 11 o'clock. Do you think it is something called a breakfast for you? No, you cannot say. Is it lunch for you? आपण जानछंती basically in the afternoon after 12 आमे lunch खाइबे. तो ना सेटा आफ्टर 12 अछि ना ब्रेकफास्ट आपण करूछन. So whenever you are trying to have something, suppose मु आपण को सुभाष सर को कॉल करिवि से समय around 11:30 I am going to give a call to Subhash sir and tell sir what are you doing? Sir, I am taking my lunch. Can he say no? Sir, I am taking the breakfast. Can he say 11:30? The time is 11:30. So you cannot say I am taking dinner, or sorry, I am taking breakfast or taking lunch. So what you can say? You can use a blended word that we are trying to use, combine two words. One is called breakfast, other is called lunch, and that is something called brunch. You can say I am taking brunch. What is brunch? Too late for breakfast. It is a meal. Brunch is a meal. You can say that is too late for breakfast. 11:30 ଆପଣ ନେବେ କି ବ୍ରେକଫାଷ୍ଟ ସେଇଟା କହିବେ କି and too early for lunch सेटा भी आपण कहि परिबेनी आपण जदि 12:30 गोटे हिथिबो हां कोन करछे मो लंच रे अछि किंतु 11:30 रे आपण कबे लंच रे अछि बोली नो आपण कहि परिबेनी मु माने ब्रेकफास्ट करछु बोली you cannot say breakfast you cannot say lunch then what you can call it you can call it called brunch and your brunch is the blended word for you and this is the concept so this is a very modern concept actually you know everything is evolving english language is evolving day by day अनेक गुटे नुआ वर्ड से जाऊँगी मु आपको छोटे एग्जांपल देबी you say you can say like that suppose गोटे जगह रे किछि माने गोटे धस्ता धस्ती चलछि बा किछि लोक एजिटेशन करछन अगेंस्ट द गवर्नमेंट तो पुलिस सेमानु कहबो आपण छाडी के जाउँ बोली जाका आपण पीएमजी लॉयर माने समस्त विधानसभा आडू जिबे तो कोन करियो पुलिस पुलिस प्रथमे अटकेइबो तापर लाठी चार्ज करियो तो आपण अच्छा ओडिया रे मु कहि दिली लाठी चार्ज exactly same word also you can find it in english the police lathi charged the protester तो मते कुंतु तो लाठीटा तो होउची इंडियन वर्ड किंतु सेटा केमते ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश गला बिकॉज़ द लैंग्वेज इज इवॉल्विंग किछि सबु जेहेतु से माने सबुआडे कॉलोन माने सबु देश को कॉलोनी करी के रखिथिले so lot of words from that particular country found its way into the english dictionary तो सेति पय हमें अनेक गुडे वर्ड पाइबा so that is brunch is a word that is a combination of breakfast and lunch the breakfast lunch word टाकू आपने कोन कहबे आपन कहबे you know breakfast plus lunch is called brunch आपन तार अर्थ सेटा आपन लंच नुहे कि ब्रेकफास्ट भी नुहे तो सेटा कोन तार आपन कहबे ना मु आपन को जदी पचारि वेरी पॉइंटेडली मूर्ति सर आपन कोन करछुनी सर कहबे सर मु किछ खाउची ठीक है ओडिया रे कहि देले इंग्लिश रे कोन कहबे आई एम ईटिंग समथिंग व्हाट इज दैट समथिंग आपन कहबे ब्रेकफास्ट की कहबे सर 11:30 हे गेलानी आपन भी लंच कहबेनी so you can say brunch and here brunch is something called a blended word a blended word is formed by combining two different words breakfast lunch eta combine हम कले हमें मिलला brunch the brunch रो and this is something called blended word okay let's learn some blended words in details here is my first one webinar अपन देखुथिबे in basically in facebook everybody is advertising like this we are conducting a webinar so what is webinar is called web plus seminar if a seminar or a educational presentation is going through online mode it is called webinar आपण जानछन्ती सेमिनार माने कोन आलोचना चक्र आपण सुनिथिबे लाइक आपण जे माने कॉलेज रे मूर्ति सर को स्कूल अछि बा सर अनेक गोटे ई जे सोशल वर्कर समाज सेवी जने तो सर इज गोइंग like a lot of work चलची तो सेटे गोटे सेमिनार चलथिबो आपण सुनिथिबे सेमिनार माने बहुत गुडे लोक आस्थिबे आपण डिस्कशन किछि करथु आलोचना चक्र सुभाष सर आप भी देखिथिबे सोनू सर आपण भी जानथिबे कोन से आपण एरिया रे चलथिबो आलोचना चक्र बा सेमिनार बोली कोनती तो सेमिनार ऑन ए पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट मलेरिया इरेडिकेशन or like leprosy camp then पडुची that is a lot of people say their views they give their opinion so सेटा हम आलोचना करथु किंतु जब आलोचना टा ऑनलाइन रे हुए that is called webinar जदि एक्चुअली हम फिजिकली प्रेजेंट रही की गोटे जगह रे करिबा that is called seminar you can say seminar is going on there one seminar is going on there because people physically come over there and a lot of people will be there they'll be sitting and they're discussing so that is something called you have to be physically present that is called seminar but suppose we are all panelists we are discussing the future of english education in india एटा गोटे टॉपिक तापर हमें आलोचना करिया सपोज सोनू सर जने डिफरेंट व्यक्तित्व से गोटे ऑक्सफोर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी रे आछन सुभाष सर माने एक्स यूनिवर्सिटी रे आछन मूर्ति सर गोटे एक्स यूनिवर्सिटी रे आछन मो मॉडरेटर तो मो किछ क्वेश्चन पछौची आपण आंसर दउछंती तो हमें कोथरे आलोचना कले ओवर द I mean online mode रे हमें कले and this is called webinar so whenever a seminar or an educational presentation is given or takes place through online mode that is called webinar look we are going to conduct a webinar on sunday suppose I am planning to conduct a webinar on the the like the importance of English education in Odisha. Suppose ये बड़ा गोटे webinar मु करिवि, so I can invite everybody. आज गोटे webinar होची आपण आसंतु बोली. So that is called webinar. Webinar means whenever a seminar is conducted over phone or electronic media or basically online mode, and that is something called webinar. Second one is very interesting, hungry. आपण ଶୁଣିଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ hungry ବୋଲି କିଛି? ଆପଣ କହିବେ କଣ ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ଭୁଲଭାଲ ଇଂଲିଶ କହୁଛନ୍ତି? ନା, this is the correct English. ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥିବେ ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଭୋକିଲା ଥାନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ରାଗିଥାନ୍ତି। ଧରନ୍ତୁ ସୁଭାଷ ସାର୍ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ, ସୋନୁ ସାର୍ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ, ଲାଇକ୍ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଆସିକି ପହଞ୍ଚି ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି କୋଉଠି ନା ଘରେ ପହଞ୍ଚନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟରୁ ଫେରି ଆସିଲା ପରେ, ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଠିକ ସମୟରେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଭୋକ ଲାଗୁଥିବ, ସେଇ ସମୟରେ କିଏ କଣ କହିଲେ ଗୋଟେ ଚିଡଚିଡା ଲାଗେ ଆମକୁ, ଆମେ ଟିକେ ବିରକ୍ତ ହେଇଯାନ୍ତି। କଣ ପାଇଁ? Because an angry feelings that comes from being hungry. ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ hungry ଥାନ୍ତି ସେ ସମୟରେ ଗୋଟେ angry feelings ଆସିଥାଏ, and that is called hungry. So hungry is not a wrong pronunciation, or you can say wrong word. It's the correct word. Because sometimes it happens. ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥିବେ ସ୍କୁଲ ପିଲାମାନେ ଘରକୁ ଆସିବେ, ମାମା ଯଦି ଠିକ ରେ ଖାଇବାକୁ ନ ଦେବେ ପାଟି ତୁଣ୍ଡ କରନ୍ତି, ମତେ ଭୋକ ଲାଗିଲାଣି ଜଲ୍ଦି ଦିଅ ବୋଲି। Why? Because they are angry. Because of hungriness. ଏଇଟା ଆମେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ସମସ୍ତେ। ଆପଣ ଯେତେବେଳେ ହଂଗ୍ରି ଥିବେ, ଆପଣ କିଏ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କଲା, ଆପଣ ଘରେ ଯଦି କିଛି ଗୋଟେ କହିବେ ଆପଣ ବିରକ୍ତ ହୁଅନ୍ତି, ବିକଜ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ହଂଗ୍ରି, and this hungriness creates something called angriness, and this particular phenomenon is called hungry. Look, I have not taken anything since morning. ମୁଁ ସକାଳୁ ଏତେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କିଛି ଖାଇନି। I get hungry, not hungry, not angry, but hungry. ତାମାନେ hungry plus angry equal to hungry, and hungry is something called a blended word. It's a new word for it, new vocabs for it. So don't be confused. যদি ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଲେ hungry, ଆପଣ କହିବେ ଯେ ଭୁଲ ଲେଖିଥିବେ। No, 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 it's not wrong. It is something called hungry plus angry equal to hungry. Okay, webinar hungry. Let me complete all the things, then I'll take a question. Something called dramatic. What is dramatic? Drama plus comedy. ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥିବେ କିଛି କିଛି ମୁଭି ହଉ ବା କିଛି କିଛି ଗୋଟେ ନାଟକ ବସ୍ତୁ ଓଡିଶାରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଚାଲିଛି ବିଭିନ୍ନ, ତ ଦେଖିବେ ସେଥିରେ ବହୁତ ଡ୍ରାମା ଥିବ। ଡ୍ରାମା ମାନେ ଲଟ୍ ଅଫ ଟୁଇଷ୍ଟ। ଡ୍ରାମା ବହୁତ ମାନେ ଆପଣ ଉତ୍ସୁକତାର ସହିତ ଚାହିଁଥିବେ, ଲାଇକ୍ ନେକ୍ସଟ ସିନ୍ ଟା କଣ ହଉଛି, ନେକ୍ସଟ ସିନ୍, that is called drama. And something called comedy ବି ଥିବ। So whenever both things are there, that is called dramedy. A movie that has elements of both drama and comedy is called a dramedy. Look at the example. I love watching dramedies on weekend. Weekend re mate ke free ase, so I love watching dramedies. So dramedies is something called a, not a wrong word. It is the correct word. It's a blended word. It's a blended word. It a word basically daichi. Something called drama plus comedy is called dramedy. Okay. And the fourth one is very, very interesting. Check it out. Frenemy. So let me tell you my friends one example. ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ଥିବେ, ସେ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଭଲ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହଉଥିବେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଅସୁବିଧାରେ ପକେଇବା ପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଥିବେ, ତ ଆପଣ ତାକୁ କଣ କହିବେ? If I'll give an option, ଆପଣ କହିବେ କି enemy ବୋଲି, ଆପଣ ଜାଣିବେ କେମିତି? ଆପଣ ସେ ଭଲ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହଉଛନ୍ତି, ସପୋଜ ମୁଁ ହଉଛି ମାନେ ମୃତ୍ୟୁ ସାରଙ୍କର ନେବର, ମୁଁ ସାରଙ୍କୁ ବହୁତ ରେସପେକ୍ଟ ଦଉଛି, ଜଷ୍ଟ ଲାଇକ ଗୋଟେ ଫାଦର ଟାଇପ ର ମୁଁ ରେସପେକ୍ଟ ଦଉଛି, କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରୁଛି ସାର କେମିତି ଅସୁବିଧାରେ ପଡିବେ ବୋଲି। ତ ଆପଣ ସେଇଟା ଜାଣିବେ କେମିତି? କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଫିଲ୍ କରୁଥିବେ ହଁ ଆର ବେଶୀ ଅତିଭକ୍ତି ଚୋର ଲକ୍ଷଣ ମାନେ କିଛି ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଅଛି ଆର, ଆପଣ ଭାବୁଥିବେ, ବଟ୍ ଆପଣ ସେଇଟା ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ କହିପାରିବେନି ଏମନି ବୋଲି, ଆପଣ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡ ବି କହିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି। So that is called frenemy. It's a blended word, and it's a new word for you, my friends. A person who acts friendly towards you, but it actually your enemy. Actually ଆପଣଙ୍କର enemy କାମ କରେ, but ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ friendly ସେ appear ହୁଏ। So that is called frenemy. You can find a lot of frenemies are there in a society. ଆପଣଙ୍କ କଲେଜ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସ୍କୁଲ, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସୋସାଇଟିରେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡାଏ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡଲି ଅଛନ୍ତି, ମାନେ ସେମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖିଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଫିଲ୍ ହବ ଯେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ହି ଇଜ ୱାନ୍ ଅଫ ମାଇ ବେଷ୍ଟ ଫ୍ରେଣ୍ଡସ୍, କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ସେଇମାନେ ହିଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ବିରୁଦ୍ଧରେ କୋଉଠି ନା କୋଉଠି ଗୋଟେ ଷଡ଼ଯନ୍ତ୍ର କରୁଥିବେ। And these persons are called frenemy. You cannot call them friend because they are doing all kind of enmity towards you. You cannot call them enemy କାରଣ ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ ମାନେ enmity କରନ୍ତି ସେଟା ସିକ୍ରେଟଲି କରନ୍ତି, ତ ଆପଣ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ କେମିତି ଆକ୍ୟୁଜ କରିବେ? So you can use Oh, that person is a friend me. Yeah. He always speak good things, but always take just like backstabber. Friend me means backstabber. Like ମାନେ ପଛପଟେ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଛୁରାଘାତ କରନ୍ତି, that is called backstabber, right? So that is called frenemy. Okay, be aware of frenemies around you. Oh, he's a frenemy. Her is a frenemy. I don't like him. He's a frenemy. Always takes, always he always speaks good word. But in reality, he just is hatching some conspiracy against me. So that is something called frenemy. Okay. The next one, something called blog is something called web plus blog. What is web plus blog? Let me give an example. ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଅନେକ ଗୁଡେ ଜର୍ନାଲ ଅଛି. What are journals? Outlook is a journal. Let it be Chandamama is a journal. Like journal means that is weekly, like weekly ho, bi-weekly ho, by 15 days thora ho, ba like masel thora ho, but a magazine aste. So that is called a magazine is called a journal. Magazine is called a journal. ଯୋଉଥିରେ କି ବିଭିନ୍ନ societal issue ଅଛି ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ like ରାଜନୈତିକ issue ଥିବ ଆପଣ ଦେଖୁଥିବେ lot of things are there. କାଦମ୍ବିନୀ that is your journal like ଓଡିଆରେ ଯୋଉଟା ଅଛି. So these are the things called journals. So these journals are in the printed format. They are in the printed format. কিন্তু যদি actually online available ଅଛି, you can say blog. So online journal is called a blog. That means there is no offline print. ଆପଣ କିଛି print version ତାର ମିଳିବନି. Only that is available, something called, something called in the online mode. So that is called a blog. So an informational website or online journal. Whenever I go traveling, I write on my blog. Suppose I have, it's just like a website. ମୁଁ ଯେମିତି ଆମର website ହେଉଛି www.englishcanodisha.in. This is my website. ୟାକୁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ blog post କରିବି. କେମିତି blog post କରିବି? Like every day, whatever I am doing, whatever I am teaching, I am suppose I am trying to do all the things. So this is very much possible. We can do that. So how it is possible? ଆମେ କେମିତି କରିବୁ? So because something called we have to do it. So that is something called blog. So blog means web plus blog. Web ମାନେ website ରେ ଆପଣ କିଛି ଲେଖନ୍ତି that is available in online mode, that is called blog. A person who does the blog is a blogger. A person who teach is called a teacher. A person who drives is called a driver. A person who writes is called a writer. Simply a person who blogs is a blogger, right? The next one is called premium. तो ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିଥିବେ premium. ଆପଣ free ବି ଶୁଣିଛନ୍ତି. Something is free. Suppose ଆପଣ market ଗଲେ this is free, this is free. ତ ଆପଣ free ଶୁଣିଛନ୍ତି. Premium money whenever you are paying something, that is called premium. But premium money, this is the concept. This is a new business model, basically online, where the basic services are provided free of cost. But for more advanced feature, you have to pay. You can take the example of English Can Odisha, where our website that's free of cost, our app is free of cost, everything is free of cost. But whenever you are trying for online coaching with me, so we are charging for that. This is called premium because all our things are common to everybody except this teaching. If you are coming to live with me, then we charge for that. So that is called a premium model. Premium, not premium, not free. It's not free, it's not premium. It is just like the middle part, right? ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିଥିବେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଜିଓ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ଲଞ୍ଚ କଲା ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ସିମ୍ ଫୋପାଡ଼ି ଚାଲିଲା, ସମସ୍ତେ ସିମ୍ ବାଟି ଚାଲିଲେ। ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଥିବେ ମନ ଇଚ୍ଛା ନିଅନ୍ତୁ, ୟୁଜ କରନ୍ତୁ। So people become addicted. So ସେମାନେ ପୁଣି ଆଉଥରେ ଚାର୍ଜ କଲେ। ଏବେ right now they are the richest person after Adani. So what you can understand, it was a premium model, neither free not premium. Like a business model where most the basic services are provided free of cost, but for more advanced features you have to pay. Most of the companies are using premium model to market their product or promote their service. So this is all about the premium. So apart from this sixth one, what you have learned so far? Something called webinar hungry, dramatic, frenemy, blog, premium. Apart from that, I have taken another 10 words. This is called blended words. What are these? This is something called forex market. ଆପଣ ଶୁଣିଥିବେ forex market. forex market foreign plus exchange. foreign currency ଯୋଉଠି exchange କରାଯାଏ. Suppose ମୃତ୍ୟୁଞ୍ଜୟ ସାର୍ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି ଦୁବାଇ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ। ତ ଦୁବାଇ ଯିବା ପାଇଁ ହେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ତ ଧୀରାମ୍ସ ଦରକାର କାରଣ ତାଙ୍କ କରେନ୍ସି ହଉଛି ଧୀରାମ୍ସ। ଆପଣ ପଇସା ଗୋଟେ ଏକ୍ସଚେଞ୍ଜ କାଉଣ୍ଟର ଅଛି ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଗୁଡାକରେ ଅଛି ବହୁତ ଗୁଡାଏ ମନି ଏକ୍ସଚେଞ୍ଜ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜେସନ ଅଛି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱରରେ ବି ଅଛି ଆପଣ ସେଠିକି ଯିବେ ତାର ଏକ୍ସଚେଞ୍ଜ ରେଟ୍ ଅନୁସାରେ ଆପଣ ମାନେ ପଇସା ଦେଣ ନେଣ କରିକି ନେଇକି ଯିବେ so that is something called foreign exchange or forex so whenever the foreign money or foreign currency is exchanged that is called forex market or forex okay email that's a very much popular ଆପଣ କହିବେନି ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଇମେଲ ଜାଣିନି ଇମେଲ ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ଲେଣ୍ଡେଡ ୱାର୍ଡ ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରୋନିକ ମେଲ ଆପଣ ଯଦି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଗୋଟେ ମେଲ ଦଉଛି ମାନେ ଲେଖିକି ଚିଠି ଦେଲି so that is called a mail communication କିନ୍ତୁ ଯଦି ମୁଁ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଇଲେକ୍ଟ୍ରୋନିକ ମୋଡରେ ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଆପଣ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ଖୋଲିଲି କିମ୍ବା ମୋ ମୋବାଇଲ ଖୋଲିଲି then I go to Gmail the Gmail login କଲି then I will put a message so or I put a mail so that is called electronic mail and this is something called email modem ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି like you know ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମୋବାଇଲ ରେ there is a small modem ଆପଣ ଦେଖିପାରିବେ but whenever you are trying to suppose ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ଟାକୁ ଅନ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ମୋବାଇଲ ମାନେ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର ଟାକୁ ଲଗାଉଛନ୍ତି କୋଉଠି ଅନଲାଇନ ରେ ଆଣିବା ପାଇଁ so you need a modem here is a small modem I have one small modem this is a Geo it was given by Geo so this is my modem where modem ମାନେ କଣ it's an instrument that I'm using to connect to the internet ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ internet ରେ ଛାଉ I'm exactly internet because of this instrument and this is a modem because I am right now in front of my lappy means laptop okay so I am trying to connect the laptop to the internet so what is the media and this is the medium to which I am connected I am coming online due to this is a modem so modem means modulator demodulator means it can give packet it can bring packet this is a technical term so we are not going to discuss technical term you just understand that this is a modem this modem is also a blended one and something called alphanumeric ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପ୍ୟାନ କାର୍ଡରେ ମୁଁ ଯଦି ପଚାରିବି ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ପ୍ୟାନ କାର୍ଡ ନମ୍ବର କେତେ ଆପଣ କୁହନ୍ତି 12A5 ତାମାନେ ସେଠି କିଛି ଆଲଫାବେଟ ୱାର୍ଡ ଅଛି ଆଉ କିଛି ନ୍ୟୁମେରିକାଲ୍ସ ବି ଅଛି both are there so that is called alphanumeric and most passwords in India or anywhere in the world ଆପଣ ମାନଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କିଂ ଟ୍ରାଞ୍ଜାକ୍ସନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି you need a password ଆପଣ ଜିମେଲ ଲଗଇନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି you need a password so whatever the things you do you need all are password protected so password ଟା ହଉଛି alpha numeric ତାମାନେ ଆପଣ କିଛି ନମ୍ବର ଦେବେ ଆପଣ କିଛି ଲେଟର ଦେବେ ଆପଣ ଏମିତି ଦିଅନ୍ତିନି sonu@123 sonu@569 so this is called alphanumeric structure that means there will be alphabet and there will be numeric so alphanumeric this is a blended one okay english very good the english ମାନେ କଣ ବେସିକାଲି ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ଲୋକମାନେ କଣ କରନ୍ତି ହିନ୍ଦୀ କହୁଥିବେ ଟିକେ ଇଂଲିଶ କହିଦେବେ ତାପରେ ଟିକେ ଇଂଲିଶ କହିଦେବେ ହିନ୍ଦୀ କହିଦେବେ because non-stop English ତାଙ୍କୁ କହି ଆସେନି so that is something called English ହିନ୍ଦୀ plus English ତ ଆପଣ ଏଥିରେ ଗୋଟେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପଚାରିବେ ସାର୍ ଆମେ ତ ଓଡିଆ କହୁଛେ ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ଇଂଲିଶ କହିଦଉଛେ ତାହେଲେ ଓଡିଆର କଣ ହବ ସେଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଯେହେତୁ ଆମ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ଓଡିଆଟା ଏତେ ବି ଇଣ୍ଟରନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ପବ୍ଲିସିଟି ନାହିଁ ଯେମିତି ହିନ୍ଦୀ କହିଲେ ଆମ ରାଷ୍ଟ୍ରଭାଷା ବୋଲି ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ପବ୍ଲିସିଟି ହେଇଯାଇଛି outside the world also anywhere in the world outside sorry not outside world outside India so ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଠିକି ଯିବେ ଯଦି ପଚାରିବେ what is the you know national language of India everybody know Hindi so ତାକୁ ଲକ୍ଷ୍ୟ କରିକି ଇଂଲିଶ ହେଇଛି ଯେହେତୁ ଓଡିଆ ଗୋଟେ ରିଜନାଲ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ଇଟ୍ସ ନଟ୍ ଏ ନ୍ୟାସନାଲ ଲାଙ୍ଗୁଏଜ ତ ତା ପାଇଁ କିଛି ହେଇନି ତ ଆପଣ ଓଡିଆ କହିପାରିବେ you can say English that means Hindi plus English but look at the Spanglish Spanish plus English that is called Spanglish okay these are called blended words okay the next one is something called workaholic is something called work plus alcoholic तो ଆପଣ ଭାବିବେ ସାର୍ alcoholic ମାନେ କଣ let me give an example ବୁଝନ୍ତୁ workaholic ମାନେ alcoholic ମାନେ କଣ ହେଲେ person who is addicted to alcohol ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ କହିବେ my friend is an alcoholic so what is alcohol means like it can be any kind of form of drink ଯୋଉଟା କି लोक माने नियंती habitually become a drunkard तो एठे कोन हैची गोटे लोक जेमती गोटे लोक माने मद प्रति अट्रैक्टेड होउची बा तार गोटे तार गोटे हैबिट हे जाउची चेड एडिक्शन आसी जाउची एग्जैक्टली किछि लोक अछंती ताऊ काम न कले भल लागिबो किछि ना किछि ताऊ काम से बसिया पे भल लागिबो दे डोंट वांट टू सिट आइडल दे ऑलवेज वांट टू बी बिजी लॉट ऑफ पीपल कैन से आपन फ्रेंड हे पारे आपन भी निजे हे पारंती बिकॉज़ आई एम नॉट फैमिलियर विथ यू तो तो थिंग इज दैट लाइक अनेक लोक अछंती आपन परिवार थांती आपन को साई पड़िसा भी थांती नेबर्स थांती आपनकर भाई बंधु कुटुंब को मन थांती कि से सदाले काम करिया पसंद करो हम बसिया पे भल लागे तो दैट इज समथिंग कॉल्ड वर्कहोलिक सो एटे अल्कोहलिक रो मीनिंग मु कहिची जे एक्चुअली से दीटा कर मीनिंग तृतीय मीनिंग टू अलगा ही जीव सो वर्कहोलिक मीन्स अ पर्सन हु इज एडिक्टेड टू डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क जे सदाले काम करिया पसंद करी इज ऑलवेज बिजी किछि ना गोटे काम करथिबो आपण देखियो पिंपुडी आंट सर सदाले चालुथाली किछि काम करथान दैट इज कॉल्ड वर्कहोलिक ants are workaholic creatures okay आपण देखुथिबे they are always working they are always going they are always going आपण जेता देखुतान so that is called an workaholic creatures my brother is an alcoholic guy that means workaholic means he is always doing some form of work every time he is busy doing some work okay so that is something called workaholic बायोपिक इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग आपण देखुथिबे एबे महेंद्र सिंह धोनी कर बायोपिक आस्तिला जोतरे कि लेट एक्टर सुशांत सिंह राजपूत रोल करथिले तो बायोपिक माने कोन दैट इज कॉल्ड बायोग्राफी प्लस पिक्चर पिक्चर माने कि मूवी so basically what happens whenever you make a film on a particular person that becomes a biopic okay Mahendra Singh Dhoni is a biopic Tendulkar is a biopic Pele, the greatest cricketer, is a biopic. So biopic means you are trying to make a film on a particular person. So that person upare kon gote biography lekha haithibo and you are trying to follow up that. So whenever you are trying to make a film on a particular person, basically living person, that is called a biopic, right? And electrocute what happens? Electricity plus execute. जेतरा गोटे लोकटे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी शॉक खाई मरी जाए he has been electrocuted आपण कोनती राइट दिस इज अ वेरी गुड वर्ड आल्सो आपण देखिथिबे लाइक इंटीरियर एरिया रे ओडिसा रे इंटीरियर एरिया रे माने हाथी को घोड़िया पई से जो तार दिया जाय थाय ताको माने करंट लगा जाय थाय सो दैट हाथी एसबे वो हाथी मर जाय वन एलिफेंट वाज इलेक्ट्रोनेटेड यस्टरडे सपोज जने गोटे लाइन्समैन चढुची खुंटर चढुची इलेक्ट्रिक पोल रे चढुची हठात पड़ी जाउची बिकॉज़ ऑफ शॉक he was electrocuted he was completely electrocuted means he was completely he died due to electricity shock okay and motel very interesting thing देखो होटल कौन अछि आमे कहूछ मोटेल और होटल भीतर इन डिफरेंस दे आर आइडेंटिकल द सेम तो होटल ता कौन होची बेसिकली इट लाइज इन द मिडिल ऑफ द सिटी आपण देखिथो जते बड़ होटल अछि middle of the city you take the example of Mayfair local that's in Jayadevya very middle of the city Royal Midtown lot of hotels are there they are basically in the city area जोटे होटल थिबो आपण देखि सिटी बिकॉज़ there is business but किछि होटल अछि जोटा कि नेशनल हाईवे साइड रे करा जायते कोन पई फॉर मोटरिस्ट धरंतु आपण गोटे छोटी एग्जांपल देबी लाइक धरंतु आपण भद्रकरू आछंती आपण आछंती बा रेडाखोलरू आछंती भुवनेश्वर तो आपणकर बाटर तो कोठा कोठी दरकार पड़ियो होटल खाइबा हो बा किछि रेस्ट नवा पई बा ठंडा पानी हो आपण होटल दरकार पड़ियो सो से होटल टाकू आमे कहया होटल सो बेसिकली द होटल दैट इज कैटरिंग टू द नीड्स ऑफ द मोटरिस्ट like you and me whether it is two wheeler four wheeler three wheeler six wheeler it doesn't matter basically motorist मान को help करता है to accommodate or to have some things there so that is something called a motel that is not a hotel so whenever you find a hotel in the roadside you call it a hotel suppose you find a hotel near from Bhubaneswar to Kathak आपण जाउछन बा आपण लाइक कटक रु पुरी जाउछन तो सेठी आपण गोटे होटल टे पाइले को एनएच साइड रे आफ्टर पलासनी क्रॉस करिवे बा आगु गलाल कुछ पाइबे so that is you can say Like this is something called a motel, not a hotel. Motel is something that serves the motorist, travelers, passengers. So that is called motel. It's a good motel here, not hotel, motel. So this is something called learning some new and completely new vocabs. Okay, upon the lot of vocabs are there, and this is called blended words, and this is going to help you. Okay, so right now it's time for me to take your questions. You have in it out. Ask.